Your Shopify checkout process is holding you back. The number one thing that differentiates a high converting, high sales Shopify store from its low converting competition is a fully optimized checkout process. You're in luck because in this video, I'm gonna cover 15 different optimizations that you should implement for your Shopify checkout process to increase your conversions and generate more sales. Now, most of these optimizations can be done by updating your settings on your Shopify dashboard or maybe installing a few apps. But as you know, having too many apps can slow down your store speed. That's why I recommend you try out one app that does everything that you need, the Checkout Bear app. It's an easy to use checkout page editor that helps you fully customize your checkout process for your Shopify store. It has tons of built-in tools and widgets such as cross-selling and upselling, trust badges, line item changes, testimonials and reviews right on the checkout page, the ability to offer free gifts, and much, much more. So instead of having 10 apps to improve your checkout experience, you only need one app, Checkout Bear, and it's exclusively for Shopify Plus stores. So check it out today by visiting the Shopify App Store and searching for Checkout Bear, or check the link in the description of this video below. With that, let's jump right in. Real quick, I want to define checkout optimization because you hear this term tossed around a lot. Checkout optimization is the process of making your customer shopping experience as easy, convenient, and as enjoyable as possible. It all centers around making sure that your customers don't feel like they're being bombarded with too many options or that they're being forced to make any unnecessary choices. The idea is to make the checkout process as streamlined and as straightforward as possible to get your customer to complete their purchase quickly. This can be done by improving your site's design, reducing certain friction points in the purchasing process, and much more. Now let's get to the good stuff, Shopify checkout optimization tips. First, you need to build trust. Now, shopping online typically brings up security concerns. So to make sure that your customers feel safe while shopping, adding trust badges is essential. There are different ways to create trust with your customers. First is with security badges. Now, you can create a sense of confidence by displaying SSL certificates, a money-back guarantee badge, and antivirus software logos. Second is with adding your business logo. Although Shopify uses your store name by default and displays it as text in the checkout, you can actually upload your logo instead. Another idea is to use payment badges. Now, by displaying multiple payment options, you show your customers you have reliable payment gateways, which increases that trust factor. You can also use testimonials from happy customers to demonstrate social proof that your products are the best and they're worth purchasing. And more on this in a moment. And lastly, consider linking to your privacy policy. This one is pretty easy to do from the admin panel on your Shopify dashboard, and you can easily create a policy from scratch or build it from a template. Again, these trust badges and other trust building tools are built right into the Checkout Bear Shopify app. Next, you want to use a clear call to action. Call to action buttons come to the rescue when your customers aren't really sure what to do next. Now, you want to make sure that you use contrasting colors to make sure that your CTA stands out from the rest of your page. And it's always a good idea to leave enough space around that button to make sure it's impossible to miss. Next, make use of FOMO, or fear of missing out. A little push towards a successful checkout is necessary when your customers seem to need it. This is when FOMO marketing steps in. By adding a countdown timer, you're implying scarcity, which may make your customers finish their purchase right away. This is a popular feature inside of the Checkout Bear app, and it really motivates your customers to complete their purchase. Next, you want to cross-sell and you want to upsell. And this is by far the most popular feature built right into the Checkout Bear app. Now, an optimized Shopify checkout doesn't mean it's only useful for your customers. It should serve your business interests as well. So what does that mean? Well, in order to increase your average order value, you can recommend an item that complements the one that's already in your customer's shopping cart. For example, offering a 3-pack of socks every time someone adds a pair of shoes to their cart. This is cross-selling. Another example is to recommend a better or improved product than what's currently in your customer's shopping cart. For example, if someone has a basic, slim iPhone case in their cart, offer them a more durable case with increased benefits. This is known as upselling. Thanks to these strategies, you will optimize your checkout page to your advantage, and who knows, maybe your customer will come across a product they never knew they needed. And again, this is all built directly into the Checkout Bear Shopify app, so it's easy for you to implement and test out on your store. Next, you want to use the power of exit intent pop-ups. These are like e-commerce magic tricks that bring customers that are about to leave your page right back to that checkout page. Exit intent pop-ups track the user's mouse movements and scrolling behaviors and appear when a visitor is about to leave your checkout page. You can offer free shipping or discounts in your exit intent pop-ups to increase your checkout page conversion rate. The next optimization is to make the checkout steps visible. Now, it's very easy to get lost in the checkout process if it takes too long. And if there's no way to reduce the amount of steps, then showing the steps of the purchase process may make it more relaxed. Your customers are going to visit various pages throughout the buying journey, from choosing the product to all the way through the payment section. And at this point in the customer journey, they want to know where they stand in that full process. By adding a progress bar at the bottom or the top of the checkout page, you keep your potential customers updated, which enhances the user experience. And they know the steps they need to take before their purchase is finalized. Next, you should offer a guest checkout option. Have you ever left the checkout page because you were forced to create an account first? It can be annoying and off-putting for your customers too. You know that the checkout process can be a hassle. You have to enter your payment information and your address info and your contact info and then agree to the terms of use. It's a lot to take in when you're just trying to buy a pair of shoes or a gift for a friend. And that's why you should offer guest checkout. It's one less step for the customer to take physically and mentally. They don't have to input all their personal information and their birthday and all these things. They just pay and go. And this makes the process much easier for shoppers, which means they're going to keep coming back and your conversion rate will increase. You can allow this option from the Shopify admin under checkout. Next is optimizing your checkout for a mobile shopping experience. Now, mobile e-commerce statistics show that 40% of users will switch to a competitor after a poor mobile experience, and 84% of customers have experienced difficulty in completing a mobile transaction. These numbers are huge, and a Shopify-based business like yours can't afford to lose mobile customers because more than half the traffic likely comes from mobile. So, what should you do? First, you want to ensure that the checkout page has a responsive design that automatically adapts to different screen sizes, including mobile, and test what it looks like on multiple mobile devices. That is critical. Second, you want to optimize the code for faster loading times. Things like minifying CSS and JavaScript, as well as reducing the image size, can help here. And lastly, use large, finger-friendly buttons for actions on the checkout. Real quick, if you're finding this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Let's get back to it. Next, you want to offer free shipping or gifts. The benefits of these offers cannot be overstated. They are very, very powerful. Now, free shipping not only makes it easier for customers who are on the fence about buying your products to finalize their purchase, but it also makes them feel like they're getting a better deal than if they had to pay for shipping, even if they might end up paying more overall. Free gifts are also a way to incentivize future purchases, so customers will be more likely to make another purchase when they return. For example, if you run a beauty brand, then offering 2 free samples is a great way to encourage your customers, again, to complete that initial purchase, as well as come back for another purchase in the future. The pro tip on offering free gifts or samples is to let the user choose their gifts from a few options. Don't force specific products on them if possible. Now, if you don't offer free gifts or free shipping, another idea is to offer discounts on other products or give away something like a t-shirt or a hat that has your brand on it. This will make people feel like they're actually getting something special by buying from you. And these things not only increase your sales, but they also create loyalty with customers by making them feel like they're part of your company's mission. Again, this free gifting functionality is built right into the Checkout Bear Shopify app. Next, you want to leverage the power of testimonials. We talked about this a little earlier in the trust section. Now, customer testimonials are one of the most impactful ways to increase customer confidence during the checkout. And a customer testimonial is essentially a review or a recommendation from a customer about your product or service. At this point in the shopping process on the checkout page, these testimonials are pretty short and sweet, but they really help in terms of getting people to take action. And reviews are also a great way to show off the benefits of your products, and they can even evoke a feeling of trustworthiness. With Checkout Bear, there's a widget that helps you easily pop in a powerful testimonial or a review about your products or brand right there on the checkout page. With just a few clicks, you have the social proof that helps you dramatically increase your conversion rate. Next, you want to display return, exchange, and refund information. Now, returning a product that doesn't fit or look like what it did on the website may sound familiar. You've done it, I've done it. Whatever you buy, there's so many things that can go wrong, and you may end up returning the item. At this point in the shopping process, customers are going to be looking for an easy to understand return policy. That's why when they reach the last steps of their purchase, the checkout page, seeing your return policy will make them feel confident in buying from you. Knowing the conditions for returns and refunds will help clear up any potential questions in their mind, and this is pretty easy to do in the Shopify admin panel as well as with the Checkout Bear app. Next, you want to offer multiple payment and multiple shipping methods. Now, showing multiple payment options on your Shopify checkout page is an obvious way to optimize your checkout. It allows your customers to choose their preferred method of payment, which can sometimes be more convenient for them than your default option. For this reason, on your Shopify checkout page, consider accepting a variety of payment methods such as credit and debit cards, shopping apps such as Shop Pay and PayPal, Samsung Pay, Apple Pay, Google Pay. Those are examples of digital wallets, or allow them to shop now and pay later in installments. You can add payment methods from the Shopify admin under the payment section. Next, you want to make the support easy to find. Showing your contact information or integrating a chat into your checkout page may seem like a small change, but it can actually go a long way towards making the customer experience better. On the screen, you can see an example where the customer support information is clearly presented and a chat bubble is visible in the corner. For example, suppose a customer wants to contact you about anything during checkout, something big or small, and you give them the option to do so without leaving their current checkout page. Well, in that case, they will be more likely to ask their question and more likely to complete their purchase. It's a win-win for everyone involved. With the Checkout Bear app, you can easily include all of your business contact info very easy and very prominently. Next, you want to activate checkout abandonment emails. Did you know that you can actually automatically send emails from your Shopify store to customers who did not complete their purchase? You can find it in your Shopify admin under the title Abandoned Checkout Notifications. And you can also customize the email subject line and the message that gets sent. In speaking with hundreds of merchants and looking at many A/B tests, we found that about 60 minutes after the last interaction of the customer in your store is the optimal time for sending these kinds of emails. Sending too soon or waiting too long can have negative impacts. But hey, make sure you test this out and see what's optimal for your Shopify store. Lastly, don't forget the thank you page. Now, when a customer completes the checkout process and makes a purchase, they're going to be very, very excited. They've just made an important decision to buy your product, and they've done something that makes them feel really, really good, shopping. With this in mind, it's important that you provide a thank you page that lets the customers know how much you appreciate their purchase and their business. This is incredibly valuable real estate. Your customers are feeling the buzz of shopping, so you can utilize that thank you page by adding a survey about their shopping experience. You can cross-sell some of your other products, or you can invite them to follow you on social media channels. The possibilities are endless. Now, hopefully you found this video valuable in understanding some of the techniques for optimizing your Shopify checkout experience. Most of these optimizations can be done by updating the settings on your Shopify admin dashboard or installing a few apps. But as you know, having too many apps can slow down your store speed. That's why I recommend you try out one app that does everything that you need, the Checkout Bear Shopify app. It's an easy-to-use checkout page editor that helps you fully customize the checkout process for your Shopify store. It has tons of built-in tools and widgets such as upselling and cross-selling, trust badges, line item changes, testimonials and reviews right on the checkout page, the ability to offer free gifts or samples, and much, much more. So instead of having 10 apps to improve your checkout experience, you only need one app, the Checkout Bear app, and it's exclusively for Shopify Plus stores. So check it out today by visiting the Shopify App Store and searching Checkout Bear, or check the link in the description of this video below. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to check out our other YouTube videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel.